is it really a counter pick when you knew it was going to come? There we go. So it is Xerxes jungle into the Jarvan, and it's Chachi's Renekton. Now, we have seen Renekton cropping up in the LEC. He can make use of some of the new itemization that's coming into 9.4 to make him a bit more durable on those side lanes in terms of scaling. But for me, this should be a very top-focused side of the map.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of...
He's not really looking at this game, but it is more important the SK and the Misfits. That said, if you're able to take down a G2 that might not be as focused, that might not be as hungry, that just makes it that much easier to walk into playoffs.
Especially G2 coming off a loss last week to SK as well. A win around that blue buff. Humanoid maybe looking for the jump across. There's still no cleanse on Caps as Xerxes steps forward. There's the path. Going on to Jankos. They get the lockdown. Heroic entrance is going to connect, but it's not enough. First blood goes over to Splice, and now Xerxes not in the best of shapes. The Requiem comes out. G2 get a kill in return.
It's a 1-for-1 trade. It could just be that Splice are saying, you know, fall back to our old tricks. We know that we're confident in the 5v5 lane phase, although I'll hold that thought.
Jankos is just around the corner here, but Xerxes on his way as well. Chachi trying to turn it around as Jankos goes in with the Wall of Pain. There's Claxton as well. Jankos down, Chachi gets out. That's how you unlock this Renekton. And now Wonder maybe in for a world of hurt as the Requiem comes down. That will chunk out Chachi only a little bit. Humanoid on his way up as well. He might catch out Wonder on that rotation. Caps trying to join with the fight. Wonder.
But because Caps has such a dominating presence in the mid lane, this is really dangerous for Splice.
The flash goes in with the taunt, and immediately the teleport comes in from Wonder. Chachi trying to get away with the slice and dice. Perks jumps in with the Canyon Main, but the Lantern will save Chachi in the nick of time.
And you can see Humanoid was waiting on spawn saying, okay, team, are we going in for this team fight? Do I need to use the teleport towards that Rift Tail?
In the lane. Rift Tail's used mid by G2. They're controlling this top side of the map. Humanoid jumps in. They're looking for the engage. Lantern lands. Hero's entrance will come out, but already one down. Rift Tail is the target now for Splice. They don't want that to get a charge off. It will get one in, but it does not take the tower, and that is a win for Splice.
Yeah, and the only unfortunate thing for Splice here
with the Infernal Dragon control, that will be a very good Drake for them. And they will secure it. 17 minutes in, they have a 1,000 gold lead or 600 gold lead over G2. They have a strong Renekton. Their bottom side of the map is looking lane phase ends, and we look towards the next objective for these teams. It looks like Splice are going towards the mid lane. Perks uses a great ultimate just to get out of the range of the box, but Mickey is going to be sacrificed here. Splice once again get vision control around mid, and now can try and push towards that tower.
I mean, frankly, that was a mistake from
over by getting the QSS as his second item. Doesn't want to get caught out too many times. As Humanoid maybe gets caught out by Caps a little bit. Uses Glacial Path, can't follow it up as Xerxes comes in from the side as well, but Humanoid not going to pop the ult. Didn't want to go all in on Caps when he knows he's still got the cleanse.
Caps chasing them up the lane.
But you get the AD and AP is very strong. Perks is baiting here for his team. The hook comes out. Norscaron doesn't quite connect, but Xerxes comes in from the side, and now Humanoid going in with Glacial Path as well. It's a Barney in the mid lane as the fight erupts. Wonder forced out. Mickey not in the best of shapes. Pulled out of the heroic entrance, and now Chachi's on the back line, and Splice are just running their way through G2. G2 step forward. They made a bait with Perks, but they were the ones baited as Splice just collapsed around them. Chachi can't quite get the chase up here. Looking for the final slice and dice, looking for that connection, but he's not quite close enough, and Perks is just going to run away with the supercharge. Chachi now in all kinds of hurt, trying to get towards the Lantern, caught out with the flawless duet, still healthy enough, he gets to the Lantern. Caps though might jump across the wall onto Chachi, the Infernal Drag goes down, Caps going in with a distortion, oh, he misses the chains, and Chachi gets the hell out of there. Teleport coming in now from Perks as he tries to join the fight once again, but he's going to push the mid lane. Caps jumping forward, Humanoid waiting in the bush, and Caps will go back.
Oh, I don't know who is more bravado right there. The fact that Chachi dived all the way towards the inhib tower to try to
chase him all the way down as well. But again, a fight in the mid lane as Xerxes looks to go for the engage. Mickey low, taken out. Xerxes can't get to the Lantern in time. And here comes Cap jumping in onto Norscaron. It's a 3v4 in favor of G2, but Humanoid just turns it around. Almost gets out. Chachi now on the flank as Perks looks for the engage. There's the Requiem. Norscaron goes golden to stop it. Caps has jumped all the way back. Wonder flashed away from there by Norscaron, and it ends up being a 2-for-2 in the mid lane.
So Chachi just a little bit slowed for the flank right here. What was the call?
Looks like it was go, 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 go.
The call was full steam ahead. And you know what? I can respect it. They saw that 2 members of G2 weren't out. They thought that, okay, quick snap engage. Let's see if we can delete someone before this fight even begins. Unfortunately, you roll the dice with G2, the bear trap.
I mean, not many teams will take
a SK in that Misfits game.
Against the people who are near them in this playoffs. Now, Caps has jumped onto Chachi here. Chachi pops the ultimate, trying to cull the weak as Caps gets engaged on, but jumps back away. The Baron has been started. Jankos on the wrong side of the map for it, though, and already the Baron started here by Splice. However, you've got Mickey, you've got the taunt, you've got Aurelia there as well. The hook doesn't connect from Norscaron, and maybe Splice will back out of this one. A little bit too greedy from them, perhaps, as Chachi goes down towards the bottom side. The engage comes out. It's all on Mickey. They just want the Galio. They want the support. They'll take him out. The Baron tree set, though, ends up being a 1-for-1 trade across the map.
Sacrifice Mickey's life to make sure that you at least
Perks step very far forward here. Jankos doing the Infernal. Splice realize maybe something's up as Caps goes in, gets caught out. Locked down. Is Caps down? He is! And perhaps within the hopes of G2 ever winning this fight. Jankos still on the Dragon. Splice come down. They won't get it. Dragon goes across the G2, but already they've lost 3 players. And you have to think that's Baron on the cards for Splice.
Yeah, they've got the wave behind them. They can pick up the mid lane if they want, or they can walk just past it towards the Baron. Now, Jankos is available. Doesn't have access to the smite. It's just now up, but does have access to his flash.
Do you fight this if you're G2? You've got the Infernal.
You run it up mid.
I mean, you're G2 though. I know G2, sometimes they fight these things.
Okay, Chachi doing his due diligence. He's making sure that, okay, is Karthus going for this? Is Jankos going to try to use the Blast Cone over the wall? In fact, you also have Lysandra guarding it, so perfect setup from Splice. A massive team fight that, again, G2 walked into blind.
Strategy come to the fore. Can you play this properly, Splice, or will you get caught out by G2?
I think it's...
Oh, they're going to try and catch them out themselves. Mickey hooked up. There's the box as well. So much damage coming out to him, and he's got 1. G2, you might have the wave clear, but if Xerxes just goes all in, you're going to fall. Redemption used as well here by Splice. Maybe looking for a little bit more as they go towards those side lanes. Pushing in the side lane here with Chachi, but Caps, no MR, remember, on that Renekton. All of G2 coming down here. Can Splice react quickly enough?
He does have stopwatch.
He's got stopwatch. There's the hero's entrance, trying to slice some dice out. Will pop the ultimate. The Cold Week coming out as well. Goes into stopwatch. Splice, they just want to push mid. They just want to go for mid tower here. They will get the shutdown, but it's all 5 members of G2. The mid wave pushing in as the inhibitor has to be the target for Splice.
And that's why Chachi wasn't the guy on the side lane, why it was humanoid, but it did buy them a lot of time to force this down. We'll see if they also turn it into an inhib or respect the flank potential, because here comes G2.
From that Sivir, Ocean Drake picked up quite late, not really going to do too much. Humanoid chased away here by Perks, who has a lot of damage on the Kai'Sa, sitting at 4 items himself.
He was not going to take that. Humanoid did have ult as well as the
Humanoid was a little bit caught unawares. Oracle's lens was not used there from Xerxes. Could have been. Caps chunked out a little bit, but the wall of pain comes down. Humanoid going into the back line, trying to get Jankos. He flashes away. Hero Kindred's great hook on Caps. He cleanses now. Splice stepping forward. There's Cataclysm. Jankos forced off the backside of the fight, and Kobe just opening up. Boomerang, boomerang, boom to G2. Here comes the Requiem Dome, as it looks like Jankos is just in the right position to use it. Humanoid pops the stopwatch. Splice get 1.
And the only saver left alive for G2 here is going to be Caps. Can Caps and Wonder approach this Baron pick? Can they chunk out enough members to stop Splice from picking up their 2nd Baron of the game? Here comes the TP from Kai'Sa.
Perks can get onto the back of this fight. You can see Chachi backing away. Still has the teleport though. Caps on the back line as G2 trying to start the fight in the river. Chachi there. Caps has the flank position. He's gone back. Need the teleport in soon because Caps just going to jump in. Surprise, says Caps. That's 2 down. A 3rd to follow. And it's all on Kobe. He takes out 1. Chachi's on the fight. Can Kobe get the boomerangs in? Can he turn it around for his team? The only man who's been on this team the whole time. It's Kobe. And it's a party for Splice because they ripped through G2. Holy hell!
That said, the Baron has been saved for G2. Vision control of an area. Caps manages to sneak into the darkened area.
He's got flash still. He's got the chains as well, but Kobe still has the spell shield. 1 auto, 2 auto. Goodbye, Caps. Once again, he goes down. That's a minute before the Leblanc is back.
And remember when I said that Sivir...
Elder Dragon up in 50 seconds as Splice, 2nd Baron of the game, fully built Sivir in the perfect spot to take down the #1 team here in the LEC.
And at this point, Splice smartly just immediately ran there.
On the hunt, Parks takes a crit. Chachi going in as well. Perks stunned up. Here comes Xerxes. He dunks onto Perks. They dunk Jankos as well, and already G2 2 men down. The Requiem coming out. Norskaven will be sacrificed for his team as Jankos gets a counter kill, but Splice could just look for the end here. They just need to push in with this minion wave.
And they grab the minion wave instead of going for the open inhibs and are trying to go through the bottom of the map. Caps is resetting his position. He is still alive. He still does a lot of damage, but can he hold this?
That is the question. All inhibitor towers down now. The first inhibitor here from Splice. 2 cannon minions in this wave as well as G2. 3v4 trying to answer. Double talk comes out. Caps trying to jump on Kobe, but it just doesn't have the damage. Wonder does though. That's Kobe down. The shutdown. And maybe that's the fight that G2 needed. Caps will fall as well, but already G2 have 2. And now Chachi not in the best of spots as Mickey gets the taunt. Wonder looking for the chase. The slice and dice. Chachi will take him out. They turn it back around the stun. Is it enough? Is it enough? It's not the stopwatch. You can go golden all you freaking like, because Chachi will take you out for the triple.
Best in the LEC, meet best in the late game. Splice plant their feet. They
Infernal Elder more importantly here for Splice.
This is game for Splice. This should be it. This is the nail in the coffin for G2. A team fight composition with battle stats galore on the Elder. Double Infernal. There's no... He will rip through G2's front line.
Caps with the flank. Kobe caught out, but Chachi's on a rampage. That's a very dead Karthus. Back to death for you. The Requiem comes out. It's not going to do too much through the locket. And now Mickey needs a perfect engagement. He doesn't have the flash. Caps forced away to the top side of the fight as G2 just trying to lick their wounds a little bit in their own base. There's redemption out from Splice. They can reset, they can just wait for the minion waves to push in.
And all of the wards placed around Splice, making sure that Caps can't find an entrance to get into that back line.
Splice are staring down G2 right now. They're looking them in the eye. They say, you want to play in the late game? Well, the late game is our friend. Perks jumps away with the supercharge, but caught out. There's the hero's entrance as well. Chachi will go down, but he's still got GA. Mickey going in for the engage. Can't quite get the damage off, but Kali can. Vanguard's edge comes out. Caps still unable to get a good flank position. The Frozen Tomb on one. He's underneath his towers. Caps gets the shot down onto Chachi, but it's just not enough. Kali's still alive, and that's all you need if you're Splice. Going for those Nexus towers as one comes back out, but Kali sends him right back to the fountain. Splice clean it up. They stare down G2, and they will take down the top team in Europe.
Who is going to dictate the pace of that game? Total opposites here. The fastest team in the league versus the slowest team in the league at 41 minutes. Splice say, you're the best in LEC, we're the best at 5v5. Fight us on our terms.
And time after time, they just pull G2 into the fray. They say, G2, you don't want to fight us? Okay, you go to a side lane. We'll take everything on the rest of the map. We'll force the 4v5. We'll run face first into you, and we'll just bash you down.
And there were so many fights that G2 just weren't ready. They didn't expect Splice to be so decisive. And I want to talk about some of the key members of that decisiveness. Yes, you have champions like the Lysandra, like the Jarvan, so of course it's going to be Xerxes and Humanoid's names that come up.